If you're planning on getting dairy goats and milking them, sooner or later you're going to need a milk stand. In this video, we show you how to build a very simple goat milking stand or a goat milking stanchion. It only takes a few hours to build, and it works great for full-size goats and smaller goats. A few weeks ago, my parents were visiting, and they wanted to build their granddaughter a goat milking stand so that she'd have a nice stand to use when her goats came into milk. And in this video, you're going to see how my dad, who's a master carpenter, along with my mom, puts together this goat milking stanchion for their granddaughter.
Let's do that. And then it's done. Ready? Let's all snap our fingers. 1, 2, 3, let's do it.
It didn't work. It was a goat stanchion.
That's not how it happened.
All right, we're breaking the new saw in. Here we go for a goat stanchion. Cut through anything. All right, bud, next piece, same length, 22 inches.
How long?
22 inches.
22.
How is it? Is it perfect? It's perfect. All right, that's what I want to see.
Okay, so what I have here is the basic frame for the deck that the goats will stand on. It's 22 inches wide, 44 inches long. I pre-drilled the end of these 2x4s just to prevent any splitting when I run it into the longer pieces here. So now I'm just going to run them in. And then we're going to put the legs on it. I already installed it. These need a little more muscle.
Austin's having too much fun over here.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so now what has to be cut is all that.
What's this gonna be for?
Oh, your goats on it. Oh, those goaty goats you got. And one in right there.
Once the rectangle frame is all socked together, it's time to put the back legs on. Here you notice the direction we're putting them. We actually wind up changing this later in the video. So if you're following along at home, just note that this is not the final direction these legs go. Instead, turn them the other way as you see us doing here later on in the build, and mimic that when building your own goat milking stanchion.
Okay, now pull it in. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep screwing it in. Just so it'll pull in. Just a little. Here, let me see. You just need to get it in so it actually will cinch it up. A little more. Beautiful. Nice work, little girl.
Look who's spying on us.
Yeah, we got a spy.
All right, so this dimension inside of here, that's 19 inches? So we should have 19 down here and 19 up there. So something's really like this way. these, it's like perfect.
That's good.
Yeah. All right.
You can see right now what we have is basically like a little table, but these two legs are up much higher. This makes up the head gate. So you have your 4 legs, 2 of them are much higher to make your head gate. We've put a cross brace in the front just to kind of tie them in at the bottom. There'll be a brace across the top here to tie that in. We've cut our decking for the top of the stanchion, and now we're gonna start to brace it and then finish the head gate.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna have you cut a couple of pieces of 2x4 at a 45-degree angle. We're gonna
Okay.
screw it to there, screw it to there. We're gonna do the same thing. And these, for that to work here, I almost gotta spin these around.
Here's that part I warned you about where we turn the back legs the other direction. So if you didn't understand what I was talking about the first time, this is what you should be doing at home, turning the legs the other direction, not the way you see them here, but the way you're gonna see us turn them in a minute.
I put these this way.
Yeah.
So I think I need to loosen them and go that way. Then I can do the same thing.
Okay.
That keeps it from doing this. If you want a pre-drill, this is what I'm going to do. Put these here, all right? And will you pre-drill 2 holes right there?
8.
As long as that's down. Okay. All right. Give her another hole right away. Push hard. All right, another one. Nice, okay. She's gotten really good at these. Okay, that one's all set.
We just finished attaching the decking to the top of the stanchion. The last stage is the head gate, what locks in on your goat's head while you milk them so they can't leave if they want to leave, because goats will want to always leave if they can leave.
Yeah. Look at now.
That's how it works.
Bring it up where you want it. All right.
Oh yeah, right about there.
See, it moves pretty easy with that screw. See us? Okay. Still moves with the screw, just for us to play with it.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna bend this, and you trace it.
Okay.
And you tell me if I got enough, more, what do you want? More, less?
That's pretty good right there. I got it right
Yeah,
there, nice
go
and
ahead.
steady.
Yep. Oh, it moved a little, but that's
That's okay. It didn't move much. Good. been on a milking stand before. She knows the deal here. What do you think, Lace? Come on up. Where's that food? Yep.
We got to put a little shelf so you can set a bucket on it.
Let's see if she can get her head through. Here, Lace.
Yeah, well, it was actually my
Look at
idea.
that. She goes right up. Awesome. It's okay.
Can you put your head through here?
Come on.
Come on, Lace.
Put her head through. Now what? Don't let her eat any yet, baby.
Looks like it needs more.
All right, now close it up, Dad.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So
The
now,
shelf should be up here.
Looks a little high, doesn't it, Dad?
yeah,
Like
we
she
need
needs to be
deep.
able to get her head down more. I think it'll be easier if we lower it.
All right,
I
let's
think
lower.
unless, because she already knows the deal here.
Look at her.
Unless she's done this before, she's used to this. Gizmo, who's never been milked, having the hole down lower will help her put her head through. This is too high.
I'm going to bring it down about 8 inches. How's that?
Yeah, that.
I'm going to bring this to here.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Needs a ramp.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There we go. And now.
Oh, that's where she
And
went.
I sit on a stool
And now the chain is to close that.
I think the handle idea is a great idea too, Oz.
Keep that up high.
We can like get one of
That
those
looks more
bungees.
comfortable for
We can get
her.
a bungee,
You
Daddy.
put a bolt here. You get a little piece of chain
put a U-nail
that's just the
there.
right length, and
Yeah.
Put a
it just
bungee,
locks on there.
put nail.
You could probably put her away now, right?
Yeah, let's put Lacey
Is the
away.
dog going to be a problem?
Yes.
Here, let's just bring her this way. The stanchion was basically finished, but there were 2 more things we realized it needed to really work perfectly. The first was this tiny little shelf for a feed bucket or a feed dish. That way you can just put a little dish up on the shelf and the goat could eat while you milk the goat. The next thing we could tell that this stanchion needed was a ramp. The height we built it at was a little bit higher than the goats wanted to get up on. You could build the stanchion lower, but then when you're milking the goat, you're going to be hunched over. So we decided to keep the height of the stanchion the same, and because our particular goats had a hard time getting up on it, we attached a ramp. All in all, the stanchion works great. The goats, well, they need some training. They've only been up on this very first time that you see here in this video. We're gonna start training them to it, and if you'd like to watch what it's like to train a dairy goat to be milked from the very first day, continue watching our channel because we soon will be milking these girls, and you will watch how we train them to the stanchion and train them to be milked.
You want everybody to get around it?
It worked!
It worked.
Prettiest little goatee I've ever seen.
All right, what do you think, kiddo?
Good.
Have anything to say to your grandparents?
Wait, I have to say something.
Oh, say something.
There's nothing bad about it.
Oh, that's pretty good. Anything to say to your grandparents?
Yes. Excellent building. Now we can go up and have dinner. Yay!
I like that idea.
If you would like to build this stanchion, there's an extended version of this video in the Pioneers library. Extended versions have a lot more detail, so it's easier for you to build along with us. A lot of our DIY projects in the Pioneer library, we share cut sheets and lumber lists and the other things you need to build the projects themselves. All our DIY builds have extended versions in the Pioneers library, along with bonus podcast episodes, classes taught by other experts in the homesteading world. Check it out. You can watch this video to learn more or become a pioneer by clicking here.